So we're going to do an unboxing from Easy Step Products. Now what we're going to unbox is the Gardener Special 2 heavy-duty Easy Step in post with 10 easy rings. This is a unique multifunctional plant support system that now allows you to add additional supports, rings, as the plant grows. Great for tomatoes, peppers, raspberries, and flowering plants. The applications are endless. So we're going to get this open, and what we've got here, this will be perfect. This is perfect for plants that are 4 to 5 foot tall. So I mean, a plant that's 5 foot tall, that's a pretty good sized plant. And it's not just, you know, it's an endless application of plant support. So we're going to cut this open. We're going to see what's in the box. I've not opened this, so we're going to see together what we got. Okay, so what we have here is they come in 2 different colors. There is the safety orange and the midnight black, and it is this is steel. This is all American made as well. So these are 1/2 inch steel posts. They've got this anchor on them. That's the Easy Step anchor. You're actually going to step on this to push in the ground, and then this goes flush to the top of the soil. So this is a very sturdy application. Let's get this off here. Oh, went right this. So you metal there, set those aside. Now that's just the post setting on that. The additional items in here are the rings. There's 10-inch rings, 8-inch rings, and 12-inch rings that come with it. Now how does the rings work? Well, here are the fasteners, and we'll put all this together in a makeshift system here in a moment. But just to show you what we've got here, if you've been on a farm, it's just like kind of like putting fence posts together. This goes on the post, and this tightens down, and threads on there.
The rings are sold in different sets and sizes.
There we go. The rings are sold in different sets and sizes. So let's just pull a 12-inch ring out here. The reason why this is better than a traditional cage is it's very durable. So as the plant's growing, you can slide this around the plant and then lock it in and then adjust this in whatever height or capacity that you want on the post. And you can add as many of these as you want. And I'll show you when we put this together, but then you tighten this up until it tightens around the post, like my finger here. So that's what comes in the box. There's 2 sets here. There's a couple of different packages in which you can purchase. You can find all this at easystepproducts.com. Everything's made in America, quick and fast shipping, and great customer service. So I'm going to take this and we're going to put this up in a makeshift application here in our grow room. Okay, so we're going to use our safety orange here so you can see it. Now, this is just a bag of compost on top of a bag of potting soil. Now, the way it would work in real life is you would take and you would step on this until it locked in there, and you got it all the way in the ground. So that's how that would work. Now, with the rings, there's not a right or a wrong pattern in which to put your rings. So we can start with the 8s at the top and the 12s at the bottom, or the 12s in the middle, whatever fits the application in which you are working with. So let's just take, and you see this will slide right over top, and there's a certain way that these go on. There we go. Let's put this one right down here. Now these rings are extremely durable. Now if you really crank on it and twist it all around, it's going to snap. But these are extremely durable. So I'm going to put several of these on here just for this purpose, to show you that this will work in really any application. And then a post, you know, if we have one plant here, let's say it's a raspberry plant, we have one post here, we can actually go and support a secondary raspberry plant on the opposite side if we wanted. If we wanted to run supports on both sides to support two plants, we can do that very easily. This will support plants up to 50-mile-an-hour winds. So if very strong winds, this will still hold your plants in the upright position without any problem. So I'm just going to get the other one on here so we can show on the top rings what it's going to look like. All right. Okay, so we've got two 12-inch rings, and we've got, we'll start with the 12-inch rings. Now, it doesn't have to always go in this upright position, what we would consider upright. We can put it the opposite way, and it will function and actually add more strength to the actual holding mechanism here. So if we wanted to go like this, we could do that, and actually adds a lot more, you know, you can see how this kind of has, this actually adds more strength. So you can insert them upside down. But what I'm getting at is we've got a plant on the right side, we've got a plant on the left side, and we can put any size rings in any position that we want for whatever the application is in order to support the plant, whether it is a pepper plant, a raspberry plant, a blackberry plant, a blueberry plant, a tomato plant. We can do that with the Easy Step products and the support that they provide. And then nice and tight there. So you can see we can have we can support two plants with one. So what we have here, and you can do as many of these rings as you want. With what we have here, you could actually support 4 plants with just 2 posts. So it's very versatile, very adaptable to what your needs represent. So again, EasyStepProducts.com, all made in America, great customer service. Now the advantage to this, there's a couple as we've talked about. One, they support your plants very easily, much better than those little tomato cages that you bought on sale that break apart at the welds and really doesn't support anything but turns into scrap metal at the end of the season. And then you got to figure out how to store those things. With the Easy Step products, with the supports here, the plant support, these all come off. These can all hang in your garage, shed, basement. For that matter, if you're a community garden, you can put these and slide these all under your bed or your couch for all it matters, because they're flat. They have no, you know, they're very low in space take up. And you don't have to take it, you can leave all this intact whenever you decide to store it. But again, whenever you know, we can pop these out and put these on anyway. And then you pull this up. That's your storage right there. It can lay flat or it can hang up wherever you want. Lot of space saving and a durable plant support that's made in America that will last generations and make your plants a lot healthier, happier, and more productive over the growing season. All right, so let's pretend like our little tripod here is a raspberry plant, a pepper plant, a tomato plant. it's gotten very large and there's no support. And what happens is these plants will eventually not be able to support themselves. So we need to support it. So we're going to use the Easy Step plant support system in order to do that. So we're going to get next to the plant. We're going to step it in. Now what would happen in a traditional application is you'd have that cage and you'd be fighting with it and you're snapping limbs off and the plant's suffering. So we've got it next to the plant, which is the tripod, and we can use anything. So I think the 8's going to be too small. We're going to go with the 10s and the 12s. So in order to do this, we're going to disconnect it from I'm going to hook it up here. And I'm going to go a little lower because it's going to need some support lower here. Okay. And let's put another one a little higher here. Okay, so now we're going to take the 12-inch ring, and as I showed you, we've got some flexibility. So you're going to go over the plant, or you can go over the plant, or you can actually go around the plant and we can lock it in, and then that's going to support the plant. Now if we wanted to do, the 12 is a little big for that, but remember plants are going to grow. So let's just go with the 10-inch here. So we can twist it around, get it in there, get it snug, and snap it in. Based on, with this here, we can adjust we can go over there, we can go over top. We can adjust the angle in which the support system is against the plant. So it works very well, and if we wanted to move this down to add a little more support, we can just loosen it up, take it down, tighten it back up. And then as the plant grows, we can add additional ones in the upright, or we can invert them if you have something that's got a lot of fruit on it that needs a lot of support. You can add more support that way. So regardless of the type of plant that you're trying to support, the Easy Step plant support system can adapt to the needs in which you're needing for the support of your plant. And if it's we can go upright or top, or we can invert it to add more structure on this, and then we can maneuver it in order to adapt it to the functions that the plant needs. So EasyStepProducts.com is the location, all made in America, great customer service, and they have several different packages in which you can purchase either just the rings or the whole kit, whatever that you need in order to keep your plants up off the ground and produce more now this year than ever before.